medium here.
Yeah.
The other one that actually happened upon that I thought was interesting. I didn't know they could go this young, but I actually got my nieces kind of into Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I would say you probably, I mean, depending on the child as well, in your circumstance, I'm sure you probably didn't have too much violence going on.
No. I made it very simple. Our story, and I can give this to, feel free to use this at home, listeners. I asked them first, and we boiled it down to, like, bare bones. I gave them blank pieces of paper with pencils, and I said, like, what's your character's name? Mm-hmm. What do they do? One niece chose that she was a fairy. The other one said, I'm a marine biologist. And I'm like, I can work with this.
You can see the age differences here.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was the older one who said she was a marine biologist.
Yeah. I think it's because she's been studying ocean life recently.
And that definitely sounds like the two of them.
Yeah. And so with that, I was like, okay, so there's a really mean shark, and he's being a bully to everybody, you know. I didn't think they'd be too much into violence being girls, you know. But, yeah, and it's just we wrote down things as we went along, you know. It's Dungeons & Dragons itself tends to have a very strict set of rules, but there's lots of role-playing games out there that have a bit more looser rules. Mm-hmm. Some even where you just develop your character as you go along.
Yeah.
You know? So we definitely can play with that. And the reason I thought that would be good for them and it worked out is because one night when I was telling them a bedtime story, they kept interrupting me, going like, and the princess's name is Stephanie? Sure. The princess's name is Stephanie, little Stephanie. Go back to bed.
Well, and also I think the whole kind of what goes into D&D automatically is good for kids because it's all about, you know, when we do a map or something for D&D, it is literally something drawn on a large scroll of paper thing that we have like this mat. It's just lines of markers, but we have to, in our minds, pretend that it's a dungeon and think that it's a dungeon. And for kids, that's like naturally so much easier for them.